Hello, it's Monday the 20th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. And I cut myself shaving this morning and my lip just will not stop bleeding, so any hints and tips on that would be welcome. We've got the MPC meeting on June the 20th. There was a 7-2 vote for no change at the May meeting, but depending on the April inflation data, we may see more votes to cut. That data is due out on Wednesday and headline inflation is forecast for a decent drop, down to 2.1%, down from 3.2% last month. Core inflation is also expected at 3.7%. But even if the data does come in line with forecasts, we're not sure if this will be enough for a rate cut. The wider market view is that a single data point will not be enough to see a rate cut in June, especially where wage inflation remains elevated. Current sentiment suggests that August is also unlikely. They're more likely to wait and see what the summer brings before perhaps voting to cut rates in September when the market is back from the holiday. Watch this space, there's everything to play for. Over in the US, Powell has got COVID and is working from home, as well as walking the dog and catching up with the laundry and enjoying all those work from home perks that many employers are now wrestling with, especially when those employees are less available than when they're in the office. Powell responsibly will likely reflect on how inflation has behaved differently to how they'd imagined when they voted to pause rate hikes all the way back last July. Fed members have been calling for patience since the turn of the year, where inflation has remained stubbornly high. The suggestion is now creeping into the debate that perhaps a rate hikes were stopped too early in the process. Some analysts are comfortable with elongating the pause as inflation is ticking in the right direction ever so slowly, but some are now leaning into the idea that even another rate hike should be considered. The uncertainty is driving a correction for the dollar index. We saw that pull back to 104.10, but where the ECB is still odds on for a June rate cut, the market seems happy to sell into any euro strength. Sterling rallied to 127.10 against the dollar last week and closed the week over 127. We kick off the new week just on the 127 mark. We're 116.75 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 108.75 on the open this morning. And look at that, I managed to get through it without fainting from blood loss. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully in one piece. All the best.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.